Hello. In this a quick demo, I want to kind of say something about our new dashboard, which has a number of parameters that can help you evaluate the algorithm. One is like almost all of our algorithms are like the data is starts on January 2nd of 2025, all of them. Flex. So it's about 18 months worth of data. They are preloaded. It means this is maybe almost 95% and more. They are the same as what it we trade, what we get when we trade. So it's kind of accurate data, we can say. Of course, there can be some differences, up to 5% difference based on slippage. There could be slippage overall. Of course, there are times when slippage goes in our favor, but most of the time it goes against us. Overall, if we take a year, 6 month sample data, so the difference is no more than 5%. So, yep, this is what's preloaded. You can go back and see the entire backtest data. So you can filter your data like current month, last 3 months, last year, like 365 days back from today, and year to date, from the start of this year to the to date, and all time. The rate is going to be January 2nd, 2025 to the present. So you can filter by, you can use these filters to see the P&L. So this is the net profit, obvious. What is the profit you made? Profit factor, the maximum drawdown, right? Because this maximum drawdown parameter is very crucial in deciding how many contracts do I have to trade. Okay, what is the account size I'm trading? Is that 50K? Is that 150K or 25K, so forth? So that number by itself is not actual. Say it's one, if it is 150K, we are trading technically 5K account size. So if you have a 5K account size, and I like if you see 1 year worth of data, this is a backtest data. You have a 5K balance on 150K account. So if you directly hook, say 20Q, there is high probability of losing the account quick. But say it's a 150K, I'm trading 5 micro, 6 micro, or 7 micro. This would put you like around, yeah, 8,000 drawdown over the course of a year. Of course, there are times when the account fails, like these are some of heavy drawdowns. Yep. But overall, you will be generating, we will be generating a payout whatever we are making to our target most of the time. But there are infrequent drawdowns that can fail our account. This is more of historical data. We do not what the future holds, and we do not guarantee what the future does, but this is what the data says. So you can use this parameter to make a best judgment based on your account type, balance, account size, the drawdown, and so forth. So technically, when we talk about account, I would rather more focus on what's the drawdown balance I have versus what's the drawdown of a specific account. Based on that, I will kind of have a estimate the size. Size is very crucial and important. So, yep, this is for New York Flex, New York Medium. You can see New York Medium again. So what you see on the bottom is for the month of like 1 month worth of data, and this is data KPI indicators respective to this month data. So if you go to on June, you can see December had just one losing day trading uh, New York medium. Yeah, this is a very lucky month, a very lucky month over the course of this 18 month. This would be the most lucky month we had trading using New York medium. you can see, you can go back in time and see how it did perform. Of course, there are red month, that's part of a trade, but mostly we had a very mostly green months. So this is month specific data, and this is based on your filters. Okay, year to date, what's a drawdown? You can see like trading medium. Say you are on 150k, you are trading just 5 micro on 150k EOD account type. You will hardly lose this account. If you do, maybe once in this since January of this year, you might lose one account, right? So you can see it's all trending up, very smooth trend. Of course, the beginning of January was yeah, you can see here the drawdown, right? The drawdown is around January, late January, we had a heavy drawdown. Yep, this is the equity curve. This is the drawdown curve. You can easily pinpoint when did the drawdown happen. You can hover over and see the date. Here is around January 29th. We had a 6,375 drawdown. The kind of the worst drawdown of this year trading. New York medium trading 1NQ. Okay, this is also the best decision. Okay, I am trading 50k account. Again, when I say about account, I prefer to talk about EOD. The trailing type is none of my type. I don't like trailing, intraday trailing. I know the prices are low on that, but I don't like them. I don't like trailing type. My go-to account type is EOD because very predictable in terms of taking a trade and taking a loss or a profit, so it doesn't trail internally. So that I don't like that. Anyway, when I talk about account type or size, I'm referring to EOD type only. So say our goal is trading 50k funded. Maybe if it is 50k funded, maybe if I go for 2 micro, you can imagine trading 2 micro using New York medium, your account will not blow. It won't blow this year. You would have maybe the first 2600 maybe making working on the buffer, and the rest you would have approximately 5k payout on. This is historical data, not the future, no guarantee. We are not financial advice. So you know, you can just go ahead, on 50k account. What's the 50k drawdown and what the amount I should trade. Then you can select whichever number you want, and you can see this drawdown is. Of course, when you go for larger contract, you're going for trying to achieve a larger profit. At the same time, you are going for a larger drawdown. So we can, do analysis and based on this historical data and so on. If it is an old time, you can imagine that is going to be on 50k trading 3 micro. Yes, there are times your account might fail. Of course, that is part of the trade. That is part of the trade, but it's about you get payout, whatever payout you get on, you're gonna replace some of the account. That's how it works. So yeah, what about if it's down 150k? Maybe I might target going for 6 micro say per se. This would be, yeah, this means there would be a time if your account is not above the threshold, there is likely your account might fail. So that's what it means. So you can do your own analysis, estimate the size and so on using this thing. So the win rate, total number of trades, average winners, average losers. On every trade, expectancy is on every trade, whether it's a losing trade or winning trade, what is the average return, say, on every 350, on every trade, what would be my profit trading one NQ, sorry, 6 MNQ, if I did one. So trading one MNQ, my average expectancy on every trade estimate I would be making 190-ish. So the other is a parameter. How does the trade state in the like is that typically our trades very rarely does in seconds, but it's gonna be in minutes. So over the course of all time, our the average trade time is around 56 minutes and so on. Yep, that's what I want to run by you. See you on the next video.